All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our end of day watch list report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist. All right, let's jump right into it. So, Theta is still consolidated with a bearish trend momentum reading. And so, we are still, the market still has a bias, a sell bias in it. You're still in the sell the rally mode bias in your Theta. Next, we have ZEC or Zcash. So we had the crash alert, and then the market moved sideways, setting up for the next leg down, testing the resistance zone, which is the top of the Kumo cloud. And you have the bearish trend momentum reading now. So you're back to a locked in bear market. The bear market trend has reclaimed the price action, and we do expect for prices to continue to head lower. Next, we have XRP Ripple. So XRP Ripple has the bearish trend momentum reading. You're still below the Kumo cloud, and therefore you're still in the locked in sell the rally mode. And we do expect price action to continue to head lower now that the bullish algo shift has fallen off. Next, we have the silver futures. And as you can see here, the market still is in a locked in bull market. So we expect prices to continue to head higher and put in a new 52-week high. Next, we have the Dow futures. Market did break lower just as anticipated because you have a bearish trend momentum reading. You're in the sell the rally mode. You are in a corrective mode now. Therefore, we do expect for the market to continue to head lower. The next area of support is right here at 37,830. And then after that, we have 37,410. After that, you do not have any more support in the Dow futures, ladies and gentlemen, until you get all the way down here to 31,600. So strap in. Next, we have the E-mini NASDAQ 100 futures. We finally got ourselves a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Bottom of the Kumo cloud, so actually top of the Kumo cloud here. This is our psychological support and downside target, 18,000. All right, so 18,000 is the Kumo cloud support, and it's also right at like this vortex zone here. So this could still pull price action, much lower, but you can see the price action is a long way away from that. So you got 840 points thereabout of contingency before you get down here. But it is such a thin cloud too, so it's very easy for the market to rip right through that. And unfortunately, you don't have any support until you get all the way down here to 14,120. That's a lot of way down with no supports along the way, folks. So strap in here too if you get that downside production this evening. Then you have the gold futures. Now, the gold futures contract, the current front month is about to expire, so it's about to roll over to the next front month. So we'll have to wait and see. The May contract is going away. But right now, as it stands, you got the bearish trend momentum reading. You have the bullish algo shift, keeping the prices propped up for now. So the sell the rally mode is off, and we do expect the market to try to push higher during the contract rollover. Next, we have the E-mini S&P 500. You still have the bearish trend momentum reading. You had the crash alert coming into today, and I think the market is now poised to head lower. And we have the wider vortex zone here that you're hovering over. And therefore, the market could easily fall below here. All right. So you got 5,000, I'm sorry, 5135. So 5,135 is where this support line is, which is below the 5,200 zone. So this one has the potential to fall at least 300 plus points from where it is now. So keep that on your radar. Next, we have the crude oil futures, which is still pushing up against the bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance. But you have a locked in bull market. All right. Bullish trend momentum reading, bull trend market is locked in. So we expect for the price action to continue to push higher. Next, we have the Euro futures. And as you can see here, the price action is continuing pushing higher. You have the bullish trend. You have the bearish trend momentum reading, but you have the bullish algo shift. And as long as the bullish algo shift remains active, it is nullifying the sell the rally mode and the negative bot checks. These are being nullified as long as these bars remain green. You can expect for the price action to attempt to push higher. Next, we have the pound sterling. Unfortunately, the pound sterling topped out now and gave us a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. So we're expecting this price action to actually head lower. So it is moving in the opposite direction of its counterpart at this time. So this one could be leading the way down. We'll have to really take a look at that, but it's looking like the 126 is your initial downside target, and it's also corresponds to the top of the Kumo cloud support. That doesn't hold, then you got the bottom of the Kumo cloud here at 124.67, and then you got a support right here at 124.44, followed by another support at 122.98. You won't have another support again until you get way down here at 119.71. So look out below, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a bearish trend momentum reading and a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for the pound sterling. The Aussie is not doing much better. You have the bullish trend momentum reading, yes, to buy the pullback, but that has been muted because of the red bars you see here, which are your bearish algo shifts. So we expect the price action to continue to push lower, nullifying the effect of the positive bot check and the trend momentum reading until you get down to here at the bottom of the Kumo cloud, or I should say the top at this point right here at 65.21. So we're just going to say the zone between 65.21 and 6,500 is where you'll find your initial downside targets and supports. You will not have another support until you get all the way down here at that 6,300, and this support is at 62.78, which is quite a whopper of a drop. All right, from current levels. So again, look out below in the Aussie. Next, we have the Russell My Hustle. It came down here, and yes, it did breach this support zone of 2042. All right, it did breach that. Okay, so this support did not hold, it failed. Market stopping short right along the top of the Kumo cloud support. The next support is the bottom of the Kumo cloud. We'll just roll it to say 2009, but really 2K is your psychological. Then the next support zone is here. And this is around, we'll call this, what do we call this? What? 20, let's see here. I want to call it 1969. All right. And then you have another one here. All right. You have another one here. And then your last one will be right here at 1913. And then you won't have another support until you get all the way down here to 1640. So whoppers of drops potentials coming, ladies and gentlemen. Whoppers of drops coming. All right. It is what it is. Next, you have the Ethereum futures. And unfortunately, this one is now showing that it's topped out for now. You have a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading, as this market now is preparing to go into correction mode. Again, the market's having a problem up here at these lofty levels. Okay. All right. Having a problem up here near 4K. That's proven to be a very difficult place. So this can count as a failed attempt to take out and challenge the 52-week high. Market should roll over here and get down into the Kumo cloud closer to the 3K mark. Now you do have support. Your first line of support is going to be the top of the Kumo cloud at 34.68, followed by 32.14, bottom of the Kumo cloud. And then you have support here at 28.61. And then here you have a smaller one here at this level right here at 28.15. Then you have another one that doesn't come until 21.65, which is way down here. Then you have another one at 17.79, way down here. And you have another one at 15.27, way down here. And after that, you are on your own. And yeah, look out below, folks. Look out below. Next, you have the Bitcoin futures, and it has a bearish trend momentum reading. It's in the sell the rally mode right now, and the price action is challenging now this little support area right here. Okay, and this is at 67,000. All right, so 67,000 is your support area where the market is looking to challenge. And then your next support will be right about here at 61,490. Then you have another one here, and this is at 57,120. And unfortunately, if this 57,120 support does not hold, you will not have another support until all the way down here at 38,450. And if that doesn't hold, unfortunately, you're looking at 24,840 as your next support. So the potential for total devastation in the markets exists right now, folks. And remember, I did caution about this a long time ago. I said, the longer the markets take to correct, as far as bull markets go, the greater the correction when it comes. Like the old saying, the bigger you are, the harder they fall, right? Because you have a higher height to fall from. But if you would have corrected down here, well, that's a much lower place to fall from than to fall from here. This is a true fall from grace to fall from 70K down to 40K. That's a fall from grace, right? All right, next we have the US dollar index. Now, this is interesting now. All right, so it's still holding on to a bull market, right? But it's a bull market that has been in correction. Hence the red bars here, which are your bearish algo shifts, okay? You got to deal with that. The bearish algo shifts are proving to be a bit much, nullifying the bullish trend momentum reading, nullifying the positive bot checks. So by the dip, by the pullback has been nullified since way back here. And now here we are here. So the market is now stuck in the Kumo cloud of consolidation and confusion for now, all right? The bottom of the Kumo cloud support is at 104.41. Got pretty close to that today. All right. So if this does not hold, all right, this here is not a support band. This is not a support band. All right. If this fails, you will not have support. You will be in a free fall status for the dollar. Your support is all the way down here. I'm sorry to say, below par at 99.55. All right. That's what you got. 99.55. Okay. So now you know where you are, and now you know what can happen. Okay. This is what this is. All right. Pay attention to it. Okay. Pay attention to this because you're getting up here, but look, this is right. You're right at the level where the market really broke down back in November of last year. You're right there now. You're right at that area. And notice how it correlates to, right, this zone here is correlating to where you are right now before, right when the market absolutely collapsed. So if it falls out of this Kumo cloud, that means this low back here is in play. And that is a scary, scary proposition. Is the $1.08 call mitigated for now? Not just yet. Not unless and until we drop below that Kumo cloud. If we drop below that Kumo cloud on some consecutive closes and it looks like we're about to test that low point I just showed you, then yeah, my 108 call will be postponed, maybe even indefinitely. We'll have to wait and see. All right, folks, you know what it is. The system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And on that note, please remember, all right, please remember that it's time for us now to flip over to you know what. It's time for our trading segment. So I'm going to say goodbye to everyone else and the post waivers. It's time for us to go over tonight's trades. Peace out. Yep. And I see you with the ECB rate cut. Yep. It's about that time, right? Yeah. These things are going to have ramifications and repercussions. All right. See you guys tomorrow morning on tomorrow's Watch List Morning Show Report. Peace.